Are you in need of a competitive, personal, business or institutional insurance cover? Look no further. Pacis Insurance has got you covered for both individual and group contingencies.
I am a happy client of Pacis Insurance Company for over a period of 7 years. Pacis Insurance offered us a lasting solution to our medical issues and medical problems.
With Pacis Insurance, you do not need to search elsewhere. We have competitively comprehensive insurance products that meet every personal, business and institutional needs.
We have plans that address the corporate organizations and groups, targeting the religious groups and other registered groups. We also have plans for the retail market, which covers families or individuals.
For general covers, we have classified them into two different lines. We have the personal lines and the corporate lines.
We are owned by the Catholic Church 100%, and this brings the uniqueness in us in that any profits, any proceedings we make through the operations we run as a company are plowed back to the church to help with the different projects the church has.
I would recommend Pacis to any other person who is looking for these services. We have direct lines we call, people who are available for us 24/7. And so it doesn't matter the time, the day, the hour, we are met, or rather our expectations are met.
Visit our head office at Pacis Center, located along Wayaki Way in Westlands for details about our products, or contact us on 0730 677 000 or 0720 113 122. Send us an email on info@paciskenya.com.
Our health, our wealth, and our reputation are protected, and we have a lot of peace and comfort to know that we are covered wherever we are.
Pacis is a Latin word that stands for peace.
For comfort and peace in life.
Choose Pacis Insurance Company. We protect your health, wealth, and reputation for comfort and peace to society.
Hello dear viewer, and thank you so much for joining us on Capuchin TV this beautiful Wednesday morning as we bring you this live discourse on Pacis Insurance Company. And today is indeed a beautiful day, and I am privileged to host my namesake for the very first time in studio. Welcome, Elizabeth.
Thank you, Elizabeth.
Please tell us what you do at Pacis.
My name is Elizabeth Kariuki. I am working with Pacis Insurance Company as the Business Development Manager in charge of branches, and I love what I do.
Welcome to Capuchin TV studios.
Thank you. Thank you.
Now, and my name is Sasha Elizabeth, and we are going to have, it's going to be a two-tier sessions. The first session, we are going to know more about what Pacis is, the products they offer, and later on we'll come into details about their products. And of course, before we end our discussion, you'll get to know how to sign up for a cover with Pacis Insurance Company. Now, before then we start to before we get to know your products, please tell us what is Pacis and what does Pacis stand for?
Okay. Pacis is a Latin word meaning for peace. And the best pronunciation is Pacis, because we have had people calling us Pacis, Pacis, yeah, but sure. It's a Latin word meaning for peace. Pacis was started by the Catholic Church in the year 2004. Then we started accepting business in the year 2005. So we have been in business for the last like 16 years.
Wow.
Yeah. Pacis is owned by the Catholic Church through the archdioceses, the dioceses, the Catholic nuns, the diocese missionary of priests. That is the ownership of the company. And that means that it is a very stable company because it doesn't have like an owner. You cannot say Elizabeth is the owner, and if I decide to pull out my shares today, then there is no Pacis. So Pacis is a very stable company, and its ownership is very solid.
Wow.
Yeah.
All right. So now, if you have been wondering why on our ticker lines it's P-A-C-I-S.
Yeah.
So some people pronounce it at Pacis,
Pacis,
but it's supposed to be Pacis.
Pacis, yeah.
All right. So now tell us about the products you offer at Pacis Insurance Company.
Okay, we offer a wide range of products, and maybe before I go to our products, I would like to mention that we are in existence for comfort and peace to the society. That is our motto. That is what we give to Kenyans and the people who insure with us. Then we have core values. One, we say that we are bold, meaning that we are willing to go to any depth, to take any risk, to ensure that our customers are satisfied. Then we say that we are caring, we are empathetic. We want to treat our customers with fairness, with empathy, so that when they come to us, they are assured that they feel they are at home. Then we are people of integrity, we are sincere. We would like to repeat what we have said today in when you have a claim and when you are paying your premiums. So we are people of integrity, and that is what we stand for. That is what that is our basis, and we are responsible people. We offer a wide range of products because we are a general insurance company. We have products ranging from motor, we have domestic package, we have accident covers. This is a personal accident. We have WIBA, which is Work Injury Benefit Act. We have group personal accident. We have property covers. Property covers ranges from fire, burglary, or risks cover. We have computer insurance. We have travel. We have medical insurance. In medical, we have corporate covers. Then we have religious covers. We have individual covers. These are family covers. We call it Pacis Amani. We also have last expense, like we offer the traditional products that every general insurance company offers, and as well we have tailor-made products. So we like package products to ensure that they meet our customers' needs.
Thank you so much, Elizabeth.
Yeah.
Now, someone might be wondering, since you mentioned that Pacis Insurance Company is owned by the Catholic Church, do you only insure Catholic institutions and members of the Roman Catholic Church?
Okay, a good question, Elizabeth, because even when we go out marketing, we find people thinking from that angle. But I wish to tell our dear viewers that Pacis Insurance insures every, can I say every Kenyan, every denominations. What we do, we package products for the church. The church market, we actually call it our primary market. So you'll see in our products, we are a little biased to the church. And when we talk about the church, it is not the Catholic Church, it is all the churches in Kenya.
So it cuts across.
And so it cuts across. We insure everybody. We insure parastatals, we insure counties, we insure, of course, the church, which is our primary market.
Including Muslim-owned institutions?
Yeah, Hindus.
Okay. All right, that's great. So you have mentioned a number of products, but we cannot delve deep into each and every one of the products. So maybe later on, anyone who is interested, that has already had and is interested in any product, can get in touch with you. So maybe we go to motor insurance. Do you insure all types of motor vehicles?
I would start by mentioning what we insure, then I tell us what we do not insure as far as motor vehicles are concerned. So we have a motor private cover, that is the motor private that we see on our roads. And it's a very important cover because you can even see the traffics in Nairobi nowadays, then tells you there are a lot of vehicles, and so we have the private motor private cover. We have motor commercial own goods. Own goods is a cover for instance, from a layman's perspective. If I have my pickup and I transport my goods, maybe from my hardware to wherever I purchase my goods, that is a motor commercial own goods. Then we have motor commercial general cartage. That is the vehicles that are used for hire and reward. The lorries that we see transporting materials on behalf. So it's like the work that they do, they are paid. That's what we are calling hire and reward. Then we have the motorcycle, the cycle that we know, and we focus on the institutional motorcycles. Also, we have the special vehicles. The special vehicles are the agricultural vehicles, the horses, just the special vehicles that are not the ambulances and such. Then we also have a cover that is called motor trade. Motor trade is the KG place that you see on the road.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so we insure road risks only. Whenever you see a cover with a KG plate, a vehicle with a KG plate, it is insured. We call it a motor trade cover. We also have the institutional vehicles cover. That is the school buses, the school vans, and all that. We do not insure PSV, matatus. We do not insure taxis. That is what we do not insure, but the rest we do.
Thank you so much. Now, there is this term, excess, in the insurance industries. What is excess?
Excess is a percentage of the claim that an insured pays. It is an amount that a client has to contribute when they claim. The person who trained me insurance told me it's like kuchuna mtu masikio. Have you seen people who drive carelessly because they have insurance?
Exactly.
Like they say, I can even hit you because my car is insured.
Yes, it happens.
But then there is excess in insurance company to tell you it's not for free. As much as you are insured, you will not be compensated for free. So it tunes you maskio to be a little careful as much as you have an insurance cover. So that is what excess is all about. And it is a very important question, Liz, because more often than not, when there is a claim, you see people complaining that we are asking you to pay excess. It's from the insurance perspective, we say it is a must and voluntary at the same time. It is something that must be done. So all the insurance covers, they have an excess, except the medical cover. And also like personal accident cover, you know someone cannot be in the hospital and you're asking them to pay excess. So what we do, we deduct an amount, the excess amount is deducted from the compensation. So excess is basically an amount an insured pays when he or she claims from a policy.
All right, so that means, does that determine whether the person will be compensated, or does it mean the person will be partially compensated?
It means that the person will be fully compensated, but the person will contribute
towards that. But that
towards the compensation.
Okay.
That's why we say it's the first amount of the claim which the insured has to bear. And that is why we are saying it is mandatory and voluntary. The insured has to bear. The insured in this case is the person we have insured, our client.
All right, so now how do I make my premium payments or installments when I decided to sign up for a cover at Pacis Insurance?
Okay, we of course first encourage you, if you are in a position to pay the premiums at once. But sometimes due to the difficult times, even the times we are in now, we find that our clients are struggling to pay one-off. So we encourage, we allow an installment kind of a payment up to 3 times. This means that you first pay for a percentage, normally 40%, then we give you a 1-month cover. Then at the expiry of the 1-month cover, you pay a 30%, we give you another 1-month cover. Then you pay the other 30%, we give you a 10 months cover. So you can pay up to 3 times. So it is flexible. Not only is it affordable, it is flexible in terms of the payment.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, where do you have garages in the country that deal with your motor insurance?
Okay, we have garages across the country, and like every town we have garages, and we keep adding garages to our panel. We have a list that is not exhaustive, so if we have a demand from a client, we add a garage, but we have garages across the country.
Okay.
Yeah, so we keep adding. You know, sometimes you can have a client, say in Mararal, and we never had like a garage. So we include a garage in Mararal because of the demand of the client. So I'm just saying that we don't have a fixed kind of a panel. We keep enlarging depending on the needs of our clients. Maybe I would relate it to the hospitals and the doctors in our panel. As far as medical insurance is concerned, our list again is never exhaustive. We keep adding depending on the demand. When we have a client in Garissa, we add a hospital, we add a doctor. We also allow people to come to our cover with their doctors. So we keep enlarging again depending on the demand of our clients.
All right, so now, do you give courtesy car, and what are the timelines? Maybe before you tell us, it could be a new term, courtesy car, for those maybe who have not had any motor insurance before. Okay.
A courtesy car, it is like an alternative car to use when you have an accident. When your car has gone to a garage, it has been taken to a garage for repair, then we give you an alternative car to be using as we wait for your car to be repaired. Now, we can look at it in two ways. We can give you a physical car, or we can allow you to hire a car, which we call, that is what we call a courtesy car. Or we have a term we use, which is loss of use. So when you are not using your car, we ensure that you have a car that is helping you to do your daily duties. So a courtesy car is provided after 72 hours once you launch a claim. Those are like 3 days. So in the 3 days, we already have assessed your car and we have the assessor's report. So we give ourselves a timeline of 72 hours, and then you have your courtesy car. Then at the inception of cover, maybe, Liz, it's good to mention that you purchase the courtesy car. Yeah, because there are some benefits in the vehicle's motor insurance, where in the vehicle's cover where you purchase. For example, the courtesy car, you also can purchase excess protector. You remember we talked about excess? Yeah. So you can purchase excess protector at the inception of cover so that you do not pay excess.
Wow. We'll get back to that, and quite an interesting conversation here. It's time to take a breather, but we'll be right back with more on Pacis Insurance Company. Stay tuned.
Are you in need of a competitive, personal, business or institutional insurance cover? Look no further. Pacis Insurance has got you covered for both individual and group contingencies.
I am a happy client of Pacis Insurance Company for over a period of 7 years. Pacis Insurance offered us a lasting solution to our medical issues and medical problems.
With Pacis Insurance, you do not need to search elsewhere. We have competitively comprehensive insurance products that meet every personal, business and institutional needs.
We have plans that address the corporate organizations and groups, targeting the religious groups and other registered groups. We also have plans for the retail market, which covers families or individuals.
For general covers, we have classified them into 2 different lines. We have the personal lines and the corporate lines.
We are owned by the Catholic Church 100%, and this brings the uniqueness in us in that any profits, any proceedings we make through the operations we run as a company are plowed back to the church to help with the different projects the church has.
I would recommend Pacis to any other person who is looking for these services. We have direct lines we call, people who are available for us 24/7. And so it doesn't matter the time, the day, the hour, we are met, or rather our expectations are met.
Visit our head office at Pacis Center, located along Wayaki Way in Westlands, for details about our products, or contact us on 0730 677 000 or 0720 113 122. Send us an email on info@paciskenya.com.
Our health, our wealth, and our reputation are protected, and we have a lot of peace and comfort to know that we are covered wherever we are.
Pacis is a Latin word that stands for peace.
For comfort and peace in life.
Choose Pacis Insurance Company. We protect your health, wealth, and reputation for comfort and peace to society.
All right, welcome back to this live discourse, bringing you this from our Capuchin TV headquarters in Karen. Now in studio, I have the business development manager at Pacis, in charge of branches at Pacis Insurance Company, and we are trying to enlighten you more about what Pacis Insurance Company is, what they do, and especially their products, and how you can sign up for our cover with them. Now, before we went for a break, we were talking about courtesy car, and then Elizabeth, you mentioned that someone has to purchase this courtesy car.
Yeah.
Is this deducted from the premiums or added from the premiums? Please shed some more light on that.
Okay. As I talk about the courtesy car, I'll also mention about the other benefits that someone can purchase. And you purchase this at the inception of cover. When I talk about purchasing, I don't want to it to look like it is very expensive. It is only 3,000 per year.
Oh!
So you pay 3,000 shillings on top of your premiums, and then you have a courtesy car that you can enjoy in case you have a claim for 10 days. So it's not deducted from the premiums, it's added to the premiums.
Okay.
You can also purchase an excess protector. That's what I was also mentioning, that you can pay for your excess so that you do not pay excess in case you have a claim and you are required to pay excess. And excess is usually just 0.25% of the value of the vehicle. So again, it's not, it's very affordable. You can also purchase PVT, political violence and terrorism. You can also purchase a road rescue benefit, again at the inception of cover, and now you can be rescued from wherever. Those are the benefits you can add when you're buying your cover, and then it's topped up to your premiums.
All right, thank you. Now that's on a motor vehicle insurance with Pacis Insurance Company. Now let's move to domestic package.
Yes.
What is a domestic cover and what do you insure under this package?
A domestic package cover, as the name suggests, is a package. It's a consolidated, it's several covers in one. That's why it's called a domestic package. It is a policy that covers against loss or damage in our residential buildings, wherever we live. So it has various sections, around 6. Section 1 is the building section. Then it has the contents section. It has an all risks section. Then WIBA, I'll explain briefly. Then it has an occupier's liability and an employer's liability. An occupier's liability and owner's liability. So building is the building, the residential building, covered against fire. You know, a building cannot be stolen, so we cannot cover it against theft. So it's covered against fire. Then contents, contents are contents, the clothing, the cutlery, the furniture in the house. Those are the contents, covered against fire and burglary. Then we have an all risks cover. It's a cover for the portables, the laptops, the phones, the cameras, whatever you can use inside your house and outside your house, the watches, that's the all risks cover. Then it has the section of WIBA, Work Injury Benefit Act, for the domestic workers, the house helps, the gardeners, all that. Then the occupier's liability, it is like a public liability cover. If you visit my home and then you are injured in my compound, then you are compensated. That is the occupier's and owner's liability. Okay. Occupier's liability is because I can be living in a house that I don't own, but the fact that I occupy that house, then I have a liability for my visitors. Then the owner's liability is when I own the house. So I again have a responsibility towards my visitors. That is the domestic package cover.
Okay, what about the case of property dispute, like maybe two parties claiming ownership of the same home or the same property?
It's not in the domestic package cover.
Okay.
Because you know, an insurance cover, it's where you must lose financially in case there is loss. Okay. So you must have a direct relationship. All right. To the property that you are insuring.
Okay, now, do I have to insure all selections, or I can just make a specific selection, maybe two or one?
You can be living in a rented house, so you do not own the building. And hence, since you cannot suffer financially in case the building is maybe catches fire, then you cannot insure a building that you do not own. Okay. That means that you can make a selection. You just insure the contents because that is what you own. All right. You also can, the only covers in this package that you cannot take like a loan, it is just the occupier's liability cover. You cannot just say, I'll insure my visitors. So like you have to select and do like contents and occupier's liability. You can do building and WIBA. You can make selection. It is not a must that you insure every section.
Now, so does that mean that those who are in rented houses can only insure the contents of the house in the domestic package?
They can insure the contents. They can insure WIBA in case they have a domestic worker. They can insure all risks. All risks is the phones that we talked about, the laptop and all that. They can also insure an occupier's liability, because they occupy the house.
So can I insure my pen? Say if I would like to insure my pen.
Just your pen
or the value is too little to be insured. Yeah. Does it have to be a collective of, a collection of property?
Property, like you must insure your chairs, your tables. You know, in a house, there are those items that are prone to risk. Like a phone, it's more prone to risk than a sofa. So we would want to insure your phone and your sofa because we are likely to compensate your phone and not your sofa. Okay. And you know, when we talk about insurance, we say it's kind of a pooling. We pool some money so that we get money to pay you, and somebody doesn't claim, another person claims. So the money that I pay will be used to pay the person who has claimed. Okay. So we would want to insure what is high risk and the low risk. Yeah. That is why you cannot just come and insure your phone only. Okay. Because why are you insuring your phone? Because it's likely to be stolen. Yeah. So we want to have the high risk and the low risk.
So when you are making compensation for a collection of properties, the phone, laptop, and then I happen to lose a laptop, do you compensate as that single item when it's damaged or lost?
Yeah, we compensate the item. Okay,
the single item.
The item. There's a principle in insurance called indemnity. Indemnity means that we take you back to your financial position before the loss. Okay. So the insurance doesn't make you richer. So you cannot lose a laptop and then we compensate you with the phone. We don't want to make you richer. We want you to get back to where you were before the loss.
But why not?
We indemnify you.
Why not?
Because we are not there to make people rich. We are there to make sure that people get back to their financial position that they were at before the loss, before the damage.
So it's like a sort of a mutual benefit?
Yeah, true.
Okay.
Yeah.
So someone asked, does the policy cover my domestic workers, or I require separate policy? I think you mentioned that. So you have a cover that is comprehensive, and it can cover the...
In the package.
Okay.
In the domestic package is
right.
Yeah.
So how do you cushion your clients, especially during unprecedented times? We have witnessed during these COVID-19 times, a lot of business closing down, people grappling to thrive and survive their businesses. How do you, as a Pacis insurance company, cushion your clients?
First, by a flexi kind of payment plan where you can pay in installments. And as I mentioned when I was talking about motor, we will not tell you must first pay all the premiums. So we can allow you to pay up to 3 times, because we are understanding the times people are in the COVID times. And also, like schools, the institutions, we allow them to pay termly when they receive money. They can pay in January, they can pay in May, they can pay in October. I don't know the calendar of
So you stretch out
so
the period.
you can stretch and pay as and when you receive money.
That's great.
Yeah.
Okay, now how does one sign up for a cover with Pacis Insurance?
First, we have a branch network. I would mention our branches. We have our head office at Pacis Center along Waiyaki Way in Westlands. We also have an office at Centenary House along Waiyaki Way again. We have an office in town, Cardinal Tuga Plaza. We have our CBD office. We have a branch in Thika, Mombasa, Eldoret, Kisumu, Meru, Nyeri, Embu, Kakamega, Bungoma, and Kisumu. So you can visit our branches countrywide, and also you can reach us via our website, www.paciskenya.com. You can also write an email to us, info@paciskenya.com. You can also reach us on phone. I can give our phone numbers.
Yes, you can give the details.
0720 113 122 and 0730 677 000. I can repeat. 0720 113 122 0730 677 000, like 000. Yeah.
Now, okay. Now, before maybe we close this discussion, please tell us, what is it that you deem is unique that people in Kenya should seek out for in Pacis Insurance, or rather, what is it that you do differently from other insurance companies in the country?
We are the only Christian organization in the industry. The first and could be the last. And we do our things differently because our clientele is different. We deal with the clergy, we deal with the church institutions, and so we make sure that we keep our word in terms of that's why we said we are people of integrity. We do not want, we have had instances in Kenya where when someone is coming to claim, we see a lot of issues even in the social media. But we want to tell you, whatever we tell you at the point where you are paying us premium is the same way we are going to tell you when you claim. So we are people of integrity, and maybe that starts out.
All right, thank you. We apologize for the technical hitch, and we will be uploading both sessions, the first session and the second session. That is for our online viewers, Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube. Now, the entire discussion will be uploaded shortly after we close this discussion. Now, before we wrap up, what's your last words to our viewer?
I would want to invite our viewers to Pacis Insurance. They just visit us and have a feel of what we are talking about. Insurance is service, and there is no way you can test it until you taste it.
Wow.
You can only know what I'm telling you today when you taste what actually we do. And so I would want to invite all the viewers, all the Kenyans, to visit us, to reach out to us, to call us, and we'll be there to help them. We'll be there to assist. We'll be there to even package covers for them to suit their needs. So my parting shot is welcome one, welcome all.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Now that's Elizabeth Kariuki, my namesake, that a business development manager in charge of our Pacis Insurance Company branches. Now, you have all heard about the most important details about Pacis Insurance. Of course, they have comprehensive packages that can fit your businesses and even your personal needs. So for comfort and peace in society, choose Pacis Insurance Company. You won't regret. You'll be indemnified, you'll be compensated. At least I had to learn a few terminologies. Now, dear viewer, once again, we sincerely apologize for the hitch that happened a while ago. But before we close this discussion, we would like to thank the entire crew as usual. Gratitude to our camera person, Alan Andiva, our sound engineer, Frederick Ochieng, our visual mixer, Asaf Godswill, and our transmission unit person, Peter Mwangi. My name is Sasha Elizabeth, and thank you so much for being with us since we started. And as we close, we wish you a very good Wednesday. Goodbye.
Are you in need of a competitive, personal, business or institutional insurance cover? Look no further. Pacis Insurance has got you covered for both individual and group contingencies.
I am a happy client of Pacis Insurance Company for over a period of 7 years. Pacis Insurance offered us a lasting solution to our medical issues and medical problems.
With Pacis Insurance, you do not need to search elsewhere. We have competitively comprehensive insurance products that meet every personal, business and institutional needs.
We have plans that address the corporate organizations and groups, targeting the religious groups and other registered groups. We also have plans for the retail market, which covers families or individuals.
For general covers, we have classified them into two different lines. We have the personal lines and the corporate lines.
We are owned by the Catholic Church 100%, and this brings the uniqueness in us in that any profits, any proceedings we make through the operations we run as a company are plowed back to the church to help with the different projects the church has.
I would recommend Pacis to any other person who is looking for these services. We have direct lines we call, people who are available for us 24/7. And so it doesn't matter the time, the day, the hour, we are met, or rather our expectations are met.
Visit our head office at Pacis Center, located along Wayaki Way in Westlands, for details about our products, or contact us on 0730 677 000 or 0720 113 122. Send us an email on info@paciskenya.com.
Our health, our wealth, and our reputation are protected, and we have a lot of peace and comfort to know that we are covered wherever we are.
Pacis is a Latin word that stands for peace.
For comfort and peace in life.
Choose Pacis Insurance Company. We protect your health, wealth, and reputation for comfort and peace to society.